Alright, well, I wanted to do a little video on these. I found these on OfferUp. I had one of my viewers mention these, and I never really thought about buying these. And this is Nicholas Garcia. Thanks for the info and the idea of this. I got these for 50 bucks on OfferUp, like I said. And what I'm going to do is, I got them, they're gold, of course. I'm not really into gold, but I got plasti-dip, and then I bought some metallic silver paint because my car is metallic. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to plasti-dip it with red. Then, I just want to see what it maybe looks like with silver. So, in order to use the plasti-dip, and I can keep changing colors on these, I can, from month to month, I can take them out and just change the color. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to plasti-dip it first, because you can yank the plasti-dip off. It's so easy to do, and you can change the color from month to month, week to week, day to day, whatever you want to do. So I'm going to plasti-dip it, put a thick coating on there so I can peel it off, and then I'm going to put silver on there so that I can still rip it off. I'm going to try that and just see what happens. Trial by error. So we'll see what happens. Thanks again, Nicholas Garcia. I'm going to mask this off a little bit and get ready to do the red. These are the Merrick ones. These were brand new, open box. So, and I've heard someone say something about how to lock them in. You probably could. There's probably like a little Allen wrench hole. You gotta find out what screw it is or whatever, but there's 4 of them. And you would, screw it in from the inside and tighten it down so it locks in like spikes going out. I read online that people said, oh, you can just steal them though. Sometimes they're hard to get in and out. These are going to be tough to get in and out. I have the VLAND headlights. I tried to just see what they would be like to put them in there. It was a little tough, so I got to use some Vaseline or either trim this. You guys got to check out OfferUp if you haven't. You can get some good stuff off there. Yay, yay! I'm going to do a little inexpensive job. I'm going to use some of this. And then I'm going to put some, probably just paper on the bottom. You'll see. Okay, I got these just taped off. Now I'm going to do some more tape with paper on it. Just so we can grab it. And they're ready to throw a coat on there. There's one.
Turn it over to Rick here to talk about where we go. Rick, why don't you lay out all important artifacts and the
Alright, well, this is what I'm going to work with. We'll see what happens. Alright, this is what I'm going to work with. I'm outside. This stuff is real stinky, so got it at Lowe's for $6. This stuff is amazing. You literally can shoot it on there and pull it right off an hour or so later. It's like skin off an animal. Nice and neat. Alright, let's try this. Pretty good.
There's a bucket on there.
This should settle pretty nice. We'll see. Well, one came out good, smooth, but the other one I did a little bit too much of a big coat on it, so I'm gonna redo it. And right now I got it over there with the blow dryer. I don't know if you'd hear that, but I'm gonna leave this one as it is. Just roll it back. She's ready for another coat. Alright, I got it all cleaned off. I wiped it down. Here's what we're going to try to get it to. And that's what it's under the undercoat we're going to go over. That'll do it. Let's let it sit, dry up a bit. And we're going for this one. This one's a dry one. This is red plasti-dip in a can. This good old stuff. Alright, let's let it dry. Alright, well this one didn't come out as good as I wanted it to. I kind of started peeling it a little bit. Looked a little chunky. You really got to use the smallest amount. And I'm going to start rolling this. I just wanted to show, get a little piece open, and then start rolling it. Get it all loose. That's what I tell her. Rub that thing out. Rawr. This is going to be my third attempt at this. On this one. The other one came out great. Like, you could see, like, not this, but there's like little bubbles. This one does not have that. And I use, I guess, less. Obviously. It's still wet. It's like latex panties. If you ever pull those off your girl or guy, it's like pulling those things off to get to the treat. Oh, honey. What's that smell? Just kidding. And just roll it off on the inside. And if you use plasti-dip in a can, always clean the tip. It just peels right off of that tip. Third attempt. Stripping a little bit on the inside. Damn it. I got it dripping right there on the inside. I don't know if I can get away with that or not. Damn it. Alright. I'm gonna unwrap this one. You can see. One more piece of tape. Alright, well, it came out pretty good. We're not going to see any of this on the sides because you're going to see this. Came out alright. I'm just working on the other one. This is the good one. So the good sound. Alright, well, I hit it again real light. I really think it's done this time. So here's this one. It's gonna dry, and then there's that one. Alright, well, I think I really got it this time. Came out good. So that one's drying, and here's the other one. You can tell the difference. Shiny on the right, dull, flat. I like it. I'm into the matte style, even though my name is not Matt. Alright, well, I'm going to try to install these rings, Merrick rings that I powder coated the other day onto here. Let's see what we got. I tried to put them in the other day kind of just to see how the fitting was going to go. It was a little too snug, so I am going to use some Vaseline to try to get it in there. Good old Vaseline. Alright, well, I got enough just to cover the surface. See what happens. I don't think it's gonna go in the VLAND. I'm gonna have to maybe kind of sand that a little bit, because I don't think it's gonna work. It's real tight. A little too tight. Yeah, no, that's not gonna go in. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is I got a little chisel. I've had this thing probably for like 25 years. found an old tool chest that I had in an RV that I just sold. So I'm gonna just go over this thing lightly. Get it, it's kind of got rough edges in there. I figure that's what it is. I'm just gonna sand it back a little bit. I got it somewhat sanded, but I feel like you could see where they kind of glued it wrong when in the manufacturer. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like nice and smooth here, but there's like a lip right here. That's why it might not even go in. Well, after it's all said and done, I finally got one in. I really had to chisel that thing, boy. And Vaseline on this and this. You gotta do both of them. The ring and that. But we're gonna do this one next. Cool. Vaseline is where it's at. Alright, and on this one, you can kind of see the black right there, it's sticking up. That's got to be sanded or filed. I have a video on the screens in the back right there. You can see it catching debris. See that dust back there on the bottom right there? That's from those screens I put on there. Home screens from Lowe's. I got a video on there, false air intake. Check it out. But this is about the ring. Alright, I'm gonna file it with this. And these are the VLAND headlights. And I'm finding it always this side is a little bit more sticking out, need to file it. The same as that one over there. So I guess that's just like when they glued it in. There's black parts sticking out a little bit here. Less clear sticking out. The clear sticking out here and less black. Don't be afraid to get down and dirty. Alright, well I gotta cut up enough. Filed, chiseled, whatever. I'm gonna put Vaseline all in here and all around here. Let's see what we got. Alright, I got it covered inside there. And I got this covered. I noticed on the other one you want to get it literally center because this side might be jagged and this side might be smooth. When you put it in, you'll feel it kind of either tip or going straight or go tip that way. Go with the flow. And yeah, as I said, this side actually was a jagged side and went in smooth, and this side I had to literally force it and I could feel it. The silicone like slide in. It's weird. Alright, well they're on. I like it. 50 bucks off Offer Up, open box. And I powder coated them, or plasti-dip, sorry. Wish I could have powder coated it. Alright, there's the finishing product. I like it. I dig it. Let's drop it though, let's air out. And there we go.